Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews, and today we're continuing in a short series of non-Japanese beers, and these are European export lagers, beers that are made in Europe and exported around the world, including to Japan. And we looked at a series of 3 German beers in the last few videos, and today we're going to take a look at a beer from Austria, and that is this one. It's called Gösser Beer or Gösser Beer, and this is made in Austria by Bryon company, which is owned by Heineken, so it's part of their larger conglomerate. This is a pale lager, or a premium pale lager, and it's a 5.2% beer. And on RateBeer, this one has 711 ratings, an average score of 2.47, not terribly high, 7 percentile for all beers on RateBeer, and 37 percentile for its style, and that's 37 out of 100 for its style pale lager. On Untappd, it's got 39,602 ratings, an average score of 3.09, so quite a bit higher than the 2.47 on RateBeer. Okay, so I don't have high expectations for this beer, but let's give it a go, okay? So the German beers we looked at were generally pretty good, especially Bitburger and RateBeer were very, just very well made Pilsners, and Warsteiner was a little bit less so. So let's take a look at this one. I have had this before, but it's been a few years, that's for sure. Okay, it is a very clear, medium straw color, with a lot of snow globy sort of carbonation rising from the sides of the glass, and a finger of very bright white, sort of almost creamy white head. You see the carbonation just zooming up there. Let's put it in the light and see what we get. Okay, completely crystal clear. You see all that carbonation jumping up there. Some from the bottom, mostly from the sides of the glass. Okay, well, the aroma is very, very grassy, kind of stinky. This definitely bespeaks Zatz hops. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but it certainly smells like it. If you've ever had a Pilsner Urquell, it's that kind of signature sort of slap to the sinuses. Okay, and flavor very similar. It's mildly malty and very, very highly grassy with the hops. In mid palate, there's some kind of fruitiness that enters. I would say it's necessarily stone fruit, perhaps a touch of citrus. And the finish is rather smooth, kind of mild. Mid palate has some decided bitterness creeping in, but it does not last. It doesn't have bitter tracks in the finish at all. This is okay. This is very drinkable. Certainly in the hot summertime. It does seem a little bit decidedly tilted towards the hops. The malt is mild. It's there. There's a little bit of butteriness, perhaps. But really the hops are taking the center stage here. Yeah. It's owned by Heineken, and to me, what this tastes like is kind of a jacked up Heineken with more hops and more carbonation for sure. Anyway, you might want to give this a try. It's Gösser Beer from Austria, and you can find this probably in a lot of stores. I think it's exported around the world. Certainly in Japan, it's not too hard to find. In Yamaya liquor stores, for example. So give it a go and let me know what you think about it, okay? Subscribe to the channel and let's keep exploring beer together. I tend to focus on Japanese craft beers, but I will look at beers from all countries, certainly, as well as Japanese major company beers. In our next video, we're going to look at a final, a fifth export lager from Europe, and then we will move on from there. Okay, bye-bye.